freaky buzzy things flying around me. There's going to be a lot of stops and maybe some running away. On today's drive, which was just over an hour, just a smidgen, we drove from our lake, and it was rainy when we left and really cloudy. And we drove through the countryside. We drove up into some mountains that we didn't even know we were going to come across, and when we were halfway through there was the most amazing village. It was like a fairy tale village. It was something out of a Disney film. It's absolutely beautiful. It was built into the cliffs, and then right on the top of the cliff there'd be a little tiny church and then some houses built in, and then you drove down, and as you went down there was a cute little cafe on one side, and then just these amazing vistas when you looked out over that way, and we were absolutely gutted that we couldn't stop. There was an air at the very bottom, so you had to go up the hill and travel through all this beautiful stuff. You went down the other side, and when you got down the other side there was a river at the bottom with this air where we could have parked, and I could have explored there for hours and hours. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then just around the corner from there was a cliff with some cave houses. Right near the Fairytale Village, as you drove along a bit away from the town, there was another cliff face, and in there you could see all sorts of caves in at the top, and then houses at the bottom, but the houses were about half the width, maybe a third of the width of a normal house, because it was just the front that's been built on, and then the rest of the house has been carved away into the side of the cliff. We visited a troglodyte village in France on one of our previous trips last year, and that was really cave houses. They had nothing on the front. It was just whole huge rooms carved out of the cliff face. They're absolutely amazing. They're really cool inside. But as I say, we couldn't stop because we are self-isolating. We still can't come into contact with any people. We're doing really well. We've done a whole week so far and not come into contact with anybody. So I stuck a big pin in my Google map. I've got a variety of pins in my Google Maps, and they're all coordinated. So I've got places to park, places that we have parked and would go to again, places that we want to visit, and quite often that's somewhere either I see somebody talking about it on Instagram because they've been and it looked amazing, so I pin it, or somewhere that we've driven through and couldn't stop for whatever reason. I stick a pin in and I call it my want to go list, and then hopefully at some point we can revisit. And then every time I'm planning a route, when I open up my Google Maps I see all these pins everywhere, and we can try and plan our route to meet some of them. I'm in the bottom of this little stream bed, and this is the laundry, so people would have come here and they could have stood over both sides and washed their clothes in here. And that's the very pretty dried up stream bed, and then it's got a cute little roof over it. So I'm very much looking forward to sitting here in the morning, even if it's pouring with rain, and having my morning coffee. And then you just got a big grass patch here, the sub, no dogs on the bed. Hoagie still thinks it's summer, so he's hiding under the van so that he's in the shade, and Juan's tucked himself inside. Hi.
Hi. It's raining.
It's raining.
I'm going to shave my beard off, I think.
Are you? You're going to keep your tash?
No.
Oh, the whole lot?
Yeah.
Well, you're going to look strange.
I think I should keep the tash.
They won't let you be a van lifer if you get rid of all your facial hair.
No, that's true. I can have a crew cut as well.
Yeah. Oh, so I was filming our daily vlog outside, and I got the nature shot. I did that first, so that's all right. But now I'm sitting inside and I've completely lost my train of thought. So we're just going to talk about Dom's facial hair instead. There we go.
I could get my hat out as well.
That is a lot of facial hair, to be honest.
Is, yeah.
You could get rid of some of it. Why are you so dark, but I'm not? Oh, there we are. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
This is a good vlog. I think people like this one.
Yeah. Talk about it's raining.
Yep.
Yep, it's raining.
So what do we do in van life when it rains? We get cosy. Sometimes it's all right. Sometimes you don't mind it. And Rosie and I might make a cup of tea or hot chocolate, and you get cosy in your bed and you watch a film or do a bit of editing. But today it's a bit poop because we were really excited about this park up, and we were going to go for a nice walk up over there, and well, we could go for a walk in the rain, I suppose, and we probably will eventually, but it doesn't get you thrilled to go out.
We're fair weather van lifers.
No, we've always been fair weathers though.
Yep.
Like in the cold.
And it's protracted by the fact that I could be getting on with some work
Yep.
There's no Wi-Fi.
But there's no Wi-Fi because we're...
So we can't watch a film.
God, we
because
don't
no
learn, do
Wi-Fi.
we? No
Yeah, I
Wi-Fi.
mean, to be fair, when we got here, it said there was 3G.
Yeah.
And we could get into Facebook.
Yep.
And then since it started raining, can't get into Facebook. There's no 3G.
Nothing.
Nada.
So, how long is it? This is like day 4 of doing daily vlogs, I believe. And 2 have been uploaded and published. And the 3rd one is just about chugging along.
So yeah, I've edited and uploaded my vlog, which is due to go live tonight. But I can't get the thumbnail uploaded. That's how little Wi-Fi we have to upload a 2 megabyte thumbnail.
So it was so close, but it's not going to happen.
So I should keep persevering on the basis that maybe there'll be a
just keep it going.
Glitch.
It's not like it's depleting our energy sources or anything.
No, leaving the laptop plugged in. It's
and the
been
inverter
plugged in
on.
and trying
Brilliant.
to save a thumbnail for like 2 hours now. So that's real van life, though, isn't it?
Yep.
That's one of the, I guess the 2 biggest issues aside from all the financial stuff is weather and Wi-Fi, isn't it? Sometimes it's too hot, sometimes it's too wet.
And we don't usually mind so much if we have some time out of Wi-Fi. One of the beaches that we arrived at, we spent a whole week there and there was no Wi-Fi and we didn't care. It was lovely. We had a social media break. Yeah, but now we're supposed to be doing daily vlogs, so that's not brilliant.
No.
Hey-ho. Was there anything that we need to talk about particularly? Oh, somebody asked, I didn't write down who, I'm very sorry person, but they asked, were we not in Spain anymore? And no, we're not, we're in France. We crossed over the Pyrenees, we spent 3 days in the Pyrenees and we've been 4 days in France now. So we're on our way back to the UK, we're going to visit some friends and family. There's a couple of very important birthdays that we want to be back for, and Dom's got some work in his shop that he's got to do, he's got to cover a holiday, so...
Yeah, we always upload our videos of park-ups or van chats relating to park-ups after the fact, mainly for security, so that we're always away from wherever we've published the videos, but then that's an excuse as well because we spent so long on several beaches socialising.
We could have been uploading loads and we just enjoyed ourselves instead.
We went like a 10-2 week period without uploading, so we're actually still about 2 months behind on our park-ups.
That's true. So if you were just watching those videos, you might think that we were in Spain, but no, we're here for another week, slowly pottering up France. We're going to, we've got the vet's appointment on the 6th so that the dogs can be dewormed, which is a condition of their travelling. If you want to take them back to the UK from France, what are you doing?
Well, see, if I'm here, I look like I'm little with a little head, and if I come forward...
Okay, well, let's do that then.
Hello.
So the dog's going to the vet, and we've got our travel crossing booked for the 9th, so we're...
On the Eurotunnel.
On the Eurotunnel. So there you go. That'll probably do you, wouldn't it? Now, I haven't forgotten, you want your 2 minutes of peace and quiet in the French countryside. So enjoy, and I'll see you next time.